That movie.
That movie was amazing. I love that movie.
That was an awesome movie.
That movie was certainly something.
It was very.
I
much...
actually still like it. I do actually still like it. It was nostalgic.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd like it a lot more if I watched it as a kid.
Yeah. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the Talking Dogs podcast, where we talk about Scooby-Doo movies, and that's it. That's the bit. That's the bit.
Should we go around and introduce ourselves?
Yeah, sure. My name is. Or no, not that. I'm gonna bleep that. Fuck you. Fuck. Kill yourself. My name is Yuli.
Twitter handle. Just Twitter handle.
Yuli Yuli.com. Julius Yulo. Yuli Femboy Foreskin. Fuck you.
Just put it up on screen.
Fuck you. Yes, that. Alright.
Alright, great. I'm JoJo. Put my handle on screen.
Alright. Oh, I'm so fucking... Okay.
I'm the Italian music man. Your fans already know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, flash that name.
Alright. There it is. And, Ben.
Shit, gazpacho.
Ben.
What?
Ben!
What?
Ben!
I'm right fucking here! What do you fucking need?
Oh my god!
I'm actually pissed that you made watch this fucking movie, and now you want to talk questions about me. What do you want? What do you fucking want?
Do you have anything to plug?
Shaggy Doo. Fucking Scrappy Doo on your ass.
Do you have anything to plug? Do you have anything to plug?
Plug my fucking balls in your ass.
Just put his tag over that. Okay, great. Okay. Alright, Yuli, make with the questions.
Okay, I don't really have questions, I just have topics, because I was writing shit
Make
down.
with the topics. Make with
shut
the
up,
starting
Scooby-Doo is...
Shut up! Shut up, we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't fucking gotten to Scrappy fucking Doo. Okay. Okay.
The worst
right.
podcast, mystery podcast, and Logan Paul exists.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Yuli.
Okay. Alright, I actually wanted to start this off with a little bit of like an okay, so the movie that we just watched, it was Scooby-Doo, from 2000, it was 2000, hold on, let me check, it was 2002, it was directed by James Gunn, released by fucking Warner Pictures, I assume, and, it was
It's
sort of
gonna
in
be
like
awesome
a weird...
when you have to put corrections on that.
Didn't it show up the production company at the beginning of the film? Pretty sure it was Warner.
Probably.
Wait, they own Scooby-Doo. Of course it would be them. Fucking, you fucking idiot. Kill yourself. But so this movie, it was very notoriously, initially when it was filmed, it got like an R rating by the ASRB, and the production company...
ESRB is for video games. I think you mean the NPAA. I think they're the ones in charge.
Okay, so it was given an R rating by the NPAA, and the production company, Warner Media or Warner Pictures or whatever, were like, hey, we don't want to fucking release like a fucking R-rated boner comedy based on our beloved characters. That's fucking insane, James. And so they re-edited it and reshot a lot of the scenes. And now it is a PG movie.
You can tell.
Okay. Watching this movie is like eating random chunks off of a butchered cow. Like, it's all one cow.
I don't think it's that bad, man.
No, it's all one cow, and you can tell the difference, but there's no, like, cohesion, and it's all kind of a mess. Characters teleport across rooms, and we move rooms without
contact.
Do
sometimes, yeah.
And people, like, vanish and reappear, and things happen, and then there's no setup. Like, there's the base level of, like, okay, you set something up, you remind the audience it exists, and you bring them back. That's how you do a plot point. That's how you bring up a point. This movie, like, throws balls in the air and then swings at air and then, like, as if you were land disconnecting from the fucking COD server, the ball is then hit without you swinging the bat. Like, things happen. It's chaos.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. It wasn't that bad.
This movie's not very good.
It wasn't good, but I don't think it was quite that awful. You know,
It's a fun kids movie.
yeah.
It's funny. Like, there was two scenes that made me chuckle, and the rest of it might have been funnier if it was followable.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely the sort of movie that I feel like it could have. It really. They should have just released the movie that they made, or just fucking not released anything, because like.
Well,
goddamn.
like you said when we were watching the movie that they cut it down to a PG film.
Yeah.
If this film was PG-13 and you kept some of the boner jokes, the remaining boner jokes that are in the film would feel less weird.
Yeah.
But like,
but then it's like
when Shaggy's popping a chubby because the blandly attractive blonde woman is walking past her on the plane, and that's like they don't mention it, but it's still there, and it's clearly the setup to a joke because
but just
it's
never
like
gets brought up.
it's
Also,
obvious it happens. Like,
Why is Pamela Anderson in this movie?
I don't know. She's in this movie for all of about
It's just
like
it's
2 minutes.
just like it's a cameo appearance at the beginning. Yeah.
I like how the relationship ending fight for the mystery gang was one offhanded joke followed by a series of unhinged statements, and then they didn't see each other again for 2 years.
Yeah. And then and then fucking Scooby and Shaggy were found in a van fucking smoking the herbs.
Hotboxing a van.
Hotboxing a van.
Hotboxing the mystery machine.
Yeah.
Well, the mystery machines it's Shaggy's car.
No, it's usually Fred's car.
It's usually Shaggy's, as I understand it. It
No,
doesn't
it's-
matter. It's the mystery
They have-
machine. It doesn't fucking
they-
matter who owns
They make
the mystery
they make a
machine.
live action sequel where they explain the origin of who owns it, and no one actually owns it. They just steal it, I think.
No, that
That's
is
vague.
one origin story, because every individual fucking Scooby thing has its own medium. But like, yeah, technically Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins, it does describe their origin story, and they are like, yeah, we fucking... I think Shaggy steals it from his grandma. But like, this movie and
No,
that
I
movie
think-
are like the
I
only
think-
two where in which Shaggy owns the Mystery Machine. In every
I think
other
it's Daphne.
canon, it's fucking... Oh, it might be Daphne. In every other
Because
canon,
Daphne
it's
had the
always,
rich
like,
Daphne had the rich parents, and they were like in their garage and like, look at all their cars, and they look at the hot, sexy like sports and supercars, and then they go over to the mystery machine, and they're like, that's the one they'll never notice is gone.
This is... Yeah,
and it's
this
just
is a
an
different-
orange. It's just an orange van.
Yeah, we're talking about a different movie now. All right. Let's talk about Velma selling weapons to Israel.
Yeah, so, this is an offhanded comment, but it colored our entire watching of the film.
This is the first note that I have down, by the way. This was like
So,
was
like,
the
okay.
moment of the movie where I was like, I need to take notes so I know what to bring up.
We need to put some context. This film came out in 2002,
Yeah.
literally 1 year after 9/11.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So the movie takes place in 2002, but it jumps 2 years into the future. So that means the breakup happened before 9/11, and then Velma got patriotic afterwards and started developing weapons.
So they break up. Velma goes looking in the tech sector, and then 9/11 hits, and then she goes, I have to make missiles.
and she drone strikes.
I have to.
Drone strikes Iranian children.
I have to kill those Iranian children. They have to die. Cheney is my hero, yo.
And that kid grew up to be Obama.
Are
And
you
that's
implying
just like
that
a
Velma
pro-
grew up to be Obama?
Also, I'd like to mention that it implies that NASA is a defense part of NASA is part of the national
They do
defense
imply
strategy,
that. They do imply
which it just
that.
is not. It is NASA is not. But
Yeah, but it's
we made the
rockets.
space. We made the
It's
Space
rockets, it's
Force
the same.
because NASA has rules against being used for military things. Like,
Yeah, but this was post 9/11, dude.
oh
Like,
yeah, you can just do whatever you want.
You gotta get the space Arabs, dude. Like,
Yeah, all those moon range children.
Those filthy Alright.
I don't know if you can just say that on
I
stream.
fucking can't. I hate it.
On stream, you can literally just cut it out.
Yeah, I can cut it. I can say
You
whatever
can,
the fuck I want. I
you can
say
censor
slurs.
it to make it sound worse.
I can say slurs. It's fine.
All right, great. Next
All right.
talking point.
Well, I have like
hate-
50, and we're not gonna get through all of them. So we're just gonna hit the high points. All right. Spooky air.
Can we talk
How
about
do
Mr. Bean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can.
the
provide
cast
that.
for this film.
Why Mr. Bean?
Let's
of all
let's
people?
talk let's talk about the cast really quickly, because the
Yeah.
cast of this film, it's
It's
not
amazing.
star-studded. It's like
It's
It is, no, it
fascinating.
is honestly incredible that they got all of these actors to commit to this.
Yeah.
it's remarkable that all these people who would go on to do other things that are more all exist in this film.
But I think I can sum it up perfectly with the Freddie Prinze Jr. quote from the Scooby-Doo cast interview, where he just goes, "If he was a talking dog."
He's
So,
a
like-
talking dog, you know. Oh, that's the name of the podcast. Hell yeah.
That clip is really funny because it's Sarah Michelle Gellar talking about how powerful Scooby-Doo is, being like, it wasn't a boys' cartoon, it wasn't a girls' cartoon, everyone could enjoy it, and it was something cool. And then immediately cuts to Freddie Prinze Jr. He's like, if he was a talking dog, bro, like, how can you not find that cool?
The level of the number of characters who showed up in this film for a throwaway moment, in which we all immediately asked, "Is that Fred Durst?"
Yeah,
Like,
there was like 5 different times. I have
Fred Durst is not in this film.
I have a couple of them written
But there
down.
are several characters who look like they look like
Okay.
varying from
Okay, here's
great value to dollar store Fred Durst.
here's every time that like a Fred Durst person showed up, I just wrote down Fred Durst ?
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst.
But
After a certain point, what I did was I just wrote down, like, for like one of the last ones was just like, wow, the fucking facial hair of the 2000s was fucking terrible.
Yeah, this movie's a 2000s movie, all right.
It is aggressively 2000s.
The number of fashion decisions in order were
One of my
shocking,
notes.
But,
one of my
you know,
notes is-
we love Fred Durst, though, you know?
we do. We love Fred Durst in this house.
okay. Like,
This one of those
I-
days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks.
I think every scene had another moment where it's like, why is a human being dressed like that? Like, okay, there was like,
Yeah, like that old chick on the plane with the hat, bro. Like,
no,
why was she
shut up.
wearing that outfit?
I have a.
They sound like Muscle Man.
I have a full blown.
watching Scooby-Doo.
I have a full blown.
Right, Mom!
I need you to put up the picture of the dog in the grandma outfit.
I will.
The dog.
I
The
will.
dog.
The fucking
The dog.
fucking creature.
I mean, I have a conspiracy theory. I think
Sir Scoobert Dubert himself.
that
You dare refer to the titular character of Scooby fucking Doo as just the dog.
listen.
I'm gonna fucking
listen,
kill you.
Listen. I think that in that scene where he's walking on the plane, because they're playing the like bad bitch music when he's walking on the plane, I think he was meant to at one point look like sexy, like they had him like I suspect they had him like in
Oh,
like
what's wrong with that?
drag
Why can't a
effectively.
dog slay?
I disagree. I think the joke of that is that it's like, oh, an ironic music pairing. Like, oh,
But it's
not
like
supposed to be
like
sexy.
porn music playing when he's walking on the runway.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
like,
joke. The joke is that it's porn music playing, but that's
They should've played
I don't think
Lowrider.
that's
not
I
what
don't
you
think that's a
normally do.
joke.
Bro,
I think that's
Are
just
you
a
telling me the
consequence of
target
editing.
audience, dude? People like gilfs.
Okay.
fucking goddamn it.
Um.
Okay, back to the anyway. After that, I just have a note that says the 2000s fucking sucked. In parentheses,
Yeah.
generically hot blonde woman.
So okay, yeah.
Also,
so,
she eats Scooby snacks. She
I like
remember
a black
that?
woman.
And
Yeah,
her
that-
entire character is a weed joke, by the way.
Her name
Oh,
is
I'm
Mary
on
Jane.
that. That's.
Her name
I thought
is
that was
fucking
funny.
Mary
I'm
Her
fine
name
with
is
that.
her name is Mary Jane, and Shaggy's like,
get it?
oh, like that's my favorite name.
Yeah,
Which that is
he's
very
a
funny.
stoner.
So there's Mary
He's a
Jane,
stoner.
and she's. How do I describe her?
Bimbo.
What if? No, not quite.
Whore.
It's like if you sucked all the It's like if you. It's like if you like a vampire, right? Like imagine
you
a
sucked
vampire.
all the dick.
No.
I have a bit
Like-
about sucking dick, but that's later.
All the if
Um.
every single it's like if you took like. Who's that? Who's the blonde chick from Friends, the stupid one?
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
fucking watched
Phoebe?
Friends.
Yeah, her. It's like if you took Phoebe and then sucked out any of the actor's joy for the role and also all the character. And you have a shambling husk like Five Nights at Freddy's walking and talking in a false simulacrum of life.
Oh,
Like-
speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I wanted to bring this up earlier, but I actually when I was looking up information for this movie, like I did a little bit of preparation.
Uh-huh.
But apparently, James Gunn's original script for the movie actually had like a lot more horror themes to it, and that one got like thrown out immediately by Warner Brothers. But he kind of pushed back on it for a while, and originally, Scrappy-Doo wasn't actually going to be the villain, which we'll get to him.
Uh-huh.
But originally, the villain was actually going to be Shaggy. Yeah, and there's going to be the big sacrifice scene at the end. He was actually going to like fucking kill a guy and like rip his heart out.
I
And
see.
and eventually after they the final thing that like made James Gunn like redo it was he saw Matthew Lillard in the role, and he realized that he couldn't really see Matthew Lillard as being the man behind the slaughter.
Has he never watched Scream?
I made all of that up, by the way.
I'm using one mind.
I heard Man Behind the Slaughter, and I
So
I heard Man Behind the Slaughter, and I got really interested.
it is
but
worth
confused.
mentioning in this cast, right, that just about every
It was
member
just a
of the cast,
long-winded Five Nights at Freddy's joke.
just about every member of the cast has like horror movie history,
Yeah, which
Isn't
is
that
actually kind of
weird?
interesting.
and like
No, I feel like
that's like weird, right?
I feel like that had to
Okay,
have been like
It's a fun
intentional.
coincidence.
It must have been intentional, but also, why are we then squandering all this horror movie talent in a very bad
Rewrites.
stoner comedy
Rewrites,
movie at
rewrites.
best?
Reshoots.
Yeah.
I have to assume that like it's
all right,
in some sense
we
they wanted to
can't-
make something scary because James Gunn did like horror movies. And
we
comedy
cannot
films.
go any. We cannot go any further without talking about the CGI.
We should probably talk about the CGI.
We've we've
For
got to
me,
talk
it's
about.
For me, all of like the character CGI is fucking terrible. But like that opening scene where like you see the park in the background, that looks really good. And that's like 100% like almost entirely CGI.
No, it don't. You're smoking crack.
I think it looks pretty
okay.
fucking good.
He is smoking crack, but that's unrelated to what he's talking about.
Like, okay, okay.
I think like the environments of the movie, they look good, but the characters they just handed them off to the fucking interns.
I mean, okay. The best parts of the environment are the practical effects, and there's a lot of practical effects in this movie,
There is.
which is, I guess, nice.
But one of the big things that I wanted
like-
to bring up was the set design, but we'll do that later.
The dog is ugly. Can we all agree on this? That the dog
It
looks
is
very bad.
I see. I think
Hold
I know
on.
what they were
I'm
trying
gonna play
to go
devil's
for.
advocate.
All
All right, play devil's advocate.
I'm gonna play half
Go on,
devil's
go on.
advocate. But yeah, you go first.
I don't know, the funny dog. It was a funny fucking.
It
You gotta
is
admit.
it's a dog
It's
that
a-
talks.
It is a funny fucking dog.
funny
You
dog.
cannot deny.
That does talk.
It-
Yes.
Okay, so it's just very basic things that make it look extremely cheap, and it's not like these solutions didn't exist yet. Like we knew how to solve these problems. Like the lighting. The lighting is the biggest one. Every one of these CG creatures is lit from the same position with the same shading, no matter where they are. Light, dark.
They look
rain,
unfinished.
snow, shadow. It looks like Shark Tale. Like it literally
Shadow?
looks unfinished.
It
Dude,
does.
I found you, Faker.
Hey, don't you
fucking
dare
Jesus Christ.
insult Shark Tale in this call. That is a masterpiece of a movie.
You're
No,
just
it
saying
is
that because
not.
you're Italian.
Ian.
Yes,
Yeah, I was about to say,
but-
yeah, because he's Italian. Ian, you
Shark
can't argue
Tale,
with him on this because you'll
You
win.
cannot argue with me on this. I will forever be the
Fine,
number
fine,
one Shark
fine,
Tale defender.
fine,
If
fine,
there's a million
yes.
Shark Tale fans on this planet, I'm one of them. If there's 1,000, I'm one of them. If there's
Yes.
10, I'm one of them. If there's one,
There's one,
it's
are you
me.
one of them?
If there's none, I'm dead.
Listen,
Hello?
I get it. If my girl
Hello?
and Shark Tale are drowning, you can
What the
watch
fuck
me
happened?
watching
Are you
Shark
guys
Tale
talking,
in
or
theaters,
am I-
2004.
I'm frozen.
I
right
get
now.
it.
Ben is being schizophrenic currently.
Anyway,
shit.
so the dog is very ugly.
Fucking.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. So the dog is very
Can
ugly,
you
and also
hear me?
all the monsters are
Hello,
worse.
hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I have
we
thing to
can
bring
hear
up
you.
about.
Did you hear me
Scooby-Doo, 'cause I
before
think I know-
talking?
Yes, we could.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You fucking idiot. But I have things to say about Scooby-Doo. I think I know what they were trying to do. The problem is they failed. They were trying to make something that looked sort of cartoony with Scooby-Doo specifically. They wanted to make a character that looked like Squash and Stretch cartoon fucking dog, but
Okay.
also CGI. But the monsters, what the fuck?
They look like they're made of Play-Doh. Yeah,
There's
it's not
okay.
good.
I've seen this movie a couple times.
I know it's got to be
There's
like a budget limit, but like,
Yeah, I've seen this movie a couple times. It's been
Come on.
like almost a decade since I've seen it, but I have seen it. I just watched it while I was a kid. And there's a bit at the beginning where fucking Velma is being like tricked into like into like thinking that there's a fucking demon in the fire, and the demon that they see, it's one of those fucking monsters, and it looks better than the actual monster that's there. It looks like an actual like thing that could exist, but the other ones don't. And that's supposed to be like the fakey fake, not real sham version of the actual monsters.
I don't.
It's fucking surreal. But anyway, I think that isn't surreal, or I guess is, but is less bad. How do we feel about the park? We haven't described the premise of the movie.
I think
just
the park
realized.
actually is kind of cool looking. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I kind of like
no,
it.
that-
Okay.
These are part of it,
The premise of the movie is that Rowan Atkinson invites all of the mystery gang to a big theme park.
Himself, not the character, himself. He's like, oh, I love you
it
guys. You guys should play Scooby-Doo.
It doesn't matter. It is Rowan Atkinson. It doesn't
It's
matter.
Rowan Atkinson.
Mr.
Rowan
Bean.
Atkinson is playing Rowan Atkinson. So, all right. So Mr. Bean, he sends a letter and he's like, "Oh, please help me. There is a curse. There's a curse upon my beautiful park. Come help me. Come help me. I'm a little bitch. I'm British." And then the Scooby gang.
You keep cutting off it. It sounds like you're a Dark Souls NPC that I keep pressing A to skip the dialogue on.
I don't know why I'm cutting off. I legitimately don't. I'm sorry.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking thing is picking me up fine, seemingly. So that's all that matters.
it's
And then all the Scooby Gang comes individually, and then they're like, "What? You're here?" And then they all go-
Individually to completion?
Yes.
Like, Scoob, I'm finishing!
We haven't gotten to the polycule yet. All right, shut up. So
Raggy, I'm rejaculating.
fucking Christ.
Hey, okay. I need the viewers at home to know we spent the entire movie saying like increasingly grotesque things in a Scooby-Doo voice.
He's fucking
Like
racist.
that was all we
Hit the right, Renica!
there were 9/11 jokes at the wazoo. There's a point in the movie where there's a
The
big
was.
explosion.
Now.
There's a point in the movie where there's a big explosion off screen, and I think all of us simultaneously had the thought of 9/11.
9/11.
No, yeah.
Like-
okay, all right, no.
We'll
there's
get
no,
to
shut
that.
up.
Yuli has a note for
I have a
9/11.
note about that, and the thing, it's really funny. I don't.
Go on, no,
should,
go on.
should I say it right now? Because it's not like a spoiler for.
Yeah,
swung
no, fix your
away.
internet.
My internet. I have fucking 5 bars. I have better internet than you will ever comprehend.
Yeah, I got
cunt.
6 bars. Get on my fucking level.
I
I have the oldest internet known to man.
I have the most fucking internet. I will. There. Hopefully that helps.
Go on your 9/11 spiel again.
Okay. Fucking. You know what? No, I'm not gonna. I'm not feeling it
Sure.
anymore.
Yeah, sure, fine. God, yeah, this movie is. It's simultaneously extremely predictable and, like, impossible to follow. Like, there's no shocking elements of this film, but every time something happens, you're immediately struck with, like, every time something happens, your immediate thought is, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, every shot is awful.
I wouldn't say every shot, but a lot of them, definitely.
I think it's every shot.
Not every shot.
Not a,
There, there are good parts of this movie.
There's
it is a
definitely
silly
good
kids
things,
movie.
but it's definitely like.
I'm going to admit, I think in general, some are taking it a little too seriously.
No, yeah.
Like,
it's
we know it
maybe.
looks bad, but also, like...
Maybe, but also it was, like, distracting for a person.
Can we talk about the racism jump scare? Can we talk
should
about
not
Sure,
fuck
we can
racist.
talk about.
Can we-
Yeah, we can talk about. We can
Let's-
talk
Can
about
we
the.
talk-
We
Let's
can
not,
talk about the
no,
racist
let's-
undertones.
No,
let's not
this
fuck
film.
racists. I don't think we should.
Let's
So, yeah,
talk
racist
about the
undertones in
racism
this
jump
film.
scare.
There's a lot. So let's get the obvious out of the way, right?
All right,
Let's just
so-
put
There's like
So-
tribal shit in the movie.
the whole film is sort of pulling from Polynesian culture and making fun of it and making white people do it.
Well, I
Um,
don't think it's making fun of it, but it's making it look like scary
Certainly
and spooky. You know,
You're taking the shit out of it.
Maybe. I wouldn't disagree with you if you said that, but it's definitely like.
There's definitely some parts that are a little questionable, where it's like, this might be a little insensitive, you know?
No, it's.
I-
I'm not saying it's not insensitive. I'm saying that it's like. I
The-
don't think that it's
the
making
supreme
fun
part of that
I
is
think
the
the
one where
racism
they,
comes from them going, "Ooh, voodoo, ooh,
So
spooky
the
tribal
random
people."
voodoo guy shows up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The random voodoo guy.
So
that definitely
I need
racially
to make
profiles.
I need to make this abundantly clear for the audience, right?
All right, what?
Voodoo
It's a religion.
is a real religion, not really a religion. It's a real practice practiced by real people from a real part of the world for real. It is
Yeah.
not like a fake thing. People do that.
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
It is specifically people. It is specific to Haiti. It is a Haitian thing. It's important to the people in Haiti. And in this film,
There's a voodoo guy. There's a voodoo
like
man.
dollar store Eddie Murphy is performing it, and he shows up for all of 2 scenes, and he's got this like shrunken Jeff Dunham puppet looking thing that he carries around.
Hold on,
No,
can,
that's at the end of the movie. The fucking the goo goo
can I say something?
Can
Can I say something off topic really quick?
Whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
So while Yuli was fixing his microphone, I played a match online in Mortal Kombat 1 against a Baraka who was mashing buttons, and I 2-0'd him, and I quit because we could finish the podcast, and he just messaged me what I thought. I'm gonna message it back. I'm recording a Scooby-Doo podcast.
That's even more embarrassing.
I hate it
It's
here.
fucking. Oh my god.
I think he'll understand. I think
alright,
that guy will understand, honestly.
So there's a lot of racism when it comes to both like
Yeah, there are.
like the voodoo shit as well as like the racist, like vaguely Polynesian, vaguely not. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. There's like a neon skull man who looks like something out of the fucking Purge. It's like, what the fuck was that guy? Like, what was his deal?
Who?
Do you not remember him?
No, you didn't say anything.
Oh my fucking
Yeah, you
god.
keep cutting out.
Oh my fucking
There's like a
god.
You
chunk
said,
where
you said who's that guy, and then I was like,
The fucking the
What
neon
guy?
I
skeleton
messaged
guy.
the guy. I'm recording a Scooby-Doo podcast right now. Want a kiss?
There's a fucking
hope
neon
you're fun.
skeleton man.
Oh yeah, him. He just shows up and doesn't do anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
What? I did not see. I do not remember him.
Neon
I'll
skeleton
fucking
man.
put an image of him on screen.
Neon?
it's a fucking guy. Oh, there's also a luchadore, just inexplicably.
I have no clue.
A fucking
Like,
whore wrestler. Slutty
He
crop
said
top.
you gave me AIDS. I want
yeah,
you carnally.
this film was close. Yeah. There's just
Shaggy
some,
has Riz for real. Daphne
Shaggy
racially
bags-
profiles a black guy.
Shaggy Bag's the baddest bitch.
He does, kind of.
Shaggy bags some bad bitches. Daphne seems to consistently racially profile people.
Yeah, she does. It's like a consistent thing.
Also, can we talk about the luchador bodyguard and the slutty crop top with underboots?
Yeah,
I brought him up.
He was
Yeah.
really hot.
He was really
His top is consistently very strange.
It is. Yeah, that's not like a wrestler top, I don't think.
Is that a wrestler? Was that guy a wrestler? And I just didn't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
It seems like it. He acted like
But
it.
it's like okay, it's like this movie feels kind of like a nightmare at times. Where just things happen and it's like that doesn't make logical sense.
thought I fucking
But I wouldn't
recognized
think
that guy.
that
Oh
he's-
my god.
The
The voodoo guy was. It's. I knew it was Miguel Nunez Jr. from fucking Friday the 13th, Part 5. He takes a shit and sings a song and then dies.
It's
He's one
that
of the best
guy?
characters in that movie.
It's
Yeah,
that fucking
I was
guy?
like- I was like, he seemed so familiar, and like his
He's the
voice.
fucking those
I
damn
could recognize
enchiladas
his
guy?
voice. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking
Awesome.
god. Why does he... Okay, hold on. So,
my
like,
ass
all of
fucked
the
up
other, like,
one.
henchmen and, like, monsters and things, they all, like, kind of make sense as, like, horror things. But then there's just a luchador. There's just a wrestler guy.
Yeah, well, it was. I don't know. I think that's. I'm. That
just
I'm
not
willing to
think of
chop up to
anything
just
else?
like stylistic at the time. It's just like people like it was the era of XXX extreme content, so you had to have a radical skateboarding segment and
Extreme sports.
and a super cool busty babe action part, and they gotta get drinks at the bar, and there's gotta be a crazy wrestler, and Daphne Irish whips him off the rope through a window, and then kills all the vampires.
Oh yeah, the monsters are also vampires. Let's not talk about that,
They don't
please.
explain that. They don't tell you why that's how it is.
They
but it is.
don't. Like, literally, Daphne goes, oh, now we finally solved part of the mystery. They burn in sunlight. How? They just do. Shut up.
Also, isn't the whole point of Scooby-Doo is that none of it's actually paranormal or weird, and like, but there's
Yeah,
just
that
real-ass
is
monsters
the-
in this movie for some reason?
That
You
is-
clearly
is
have
real-
never seen a single
real magic
Scooby-Doo
and real
movie.
monsters. I mean, it's funny, and I'm willing to accept it, but it is bizarre.
You guys have clearly never seen any Scooby-Doo movie.
Actually, yeah, I take
Okay.
that back. Of course, there's paranormal activity because they meet John Cena at some point, and clearly, only some weird trickster cosmic god can make that happen.
No,
Yeah.
or just Shaggy using some of his power. You could probably make that happen.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, do
Anyway-
we have any closing thoughts? I feel like we've hit.
No,
this
there's
one
not-
beat.
no, there's
I
more.
don't think
There's a
so.
lot more.
I don't
There's a
think we're
lot
done.
more. There's a
Is there a
lot
lot
more.
more?
Yes. We need to
feel
talk
like
about the
our-
licensed music and the rest of the movie and the climax.
Uh,
There's so much more we have to talk
You're
about.
just trying to get out of
What-
this, aren't you?
You
what do I have to say?
fucking
What the
bitch.
fuck do I have to say about the licensed music?
There's so
It's-
much of it. Every other fucking scene, it's a new fucking.
Yeah,
it's-
but like
it's
that just makes
fucking-
it boring. Like that. How is
it's-
that different from a Transformers movie? Like
The fucking Transformers
It
movies
was
were like
really
that.
funny how
They were like,
like,
that.
it-
It's like every now and again, like some new song.
Almost
yeah.
every
In
scene
this
there
movie,
was a new
every single
licensed
scene.
song.
It's like it's
that
fucking
is
Eminem
true. And
shows
that is
up.
funny.
Eminem night jump scare.
but that's
Fred
just
Durst
like-
jump
that's like-
scare.
That's like only interesting insofar as it makes the soundtrack just boring.
I mean, fair
um,
enough.
Because like, what the fuck am I supposed to say about it? And then they played generic licensed song I don't care about again.
They should have played
yeah, but Sugar Ray was in the movie, so
They should have gotten Smash Mouth on that soundtrack. It would have fit perfectly.
Well, they couldn't afford Smash Mouth. That's why they got Sugar Ray.
Hold on, I'm looking through my notes.
That is true. Every single instance of licensed music in this film is like, it's like the ghetto version of that licensed music.
It's like how when Rowan Atkinson had the beard and the hair, and then the next shot he didn't have it because they probably had to return the wig to Party City because they couldn't.
Yeah,
rent it
right.
enough.
Like it's like
You keep saying that as if you can rent things from Party City.
It's like, okay, so you know how Simple Plan has that Scooby-Doo rendition.
What did
right?
Scooby-Doo? We're coming at you.
Yeah,
We're
right.
gonna solve a mystery.
Yes, thank you guys.
The
Yes, thank you
audience
guys.
heard a
And
version of that at the
Scooby-Doo.
beginning.
Dude, something awesome about that song.
No,
I'm sorry, this is
it
a
was
little
like-
off topic,
it was like a chud version.
They play it live.
I do. But also, that Scooby-Doo show has the voice actor for the main playable character from Thug.
Alright, I'm currently at the point in my notes
They should put
where
Scooby-Doo in
like,
Tony Hawk.
alright, so we talked about the whole fucking. There's
Run
a
80
whole
over this
scene
fucking
that
whore.
is just racism, and we're gonna skip over it because I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just racist. What is
It's
just
just-
racist?
There's a whole scene that is just racism, and then Daphne profiles a black guy. It's just, and so we're not gonna talk about
You
it.
cut out every single word you just said there. All I heard was
God
racist and then nothing else.
God
Well,
is
that was
stopping
it.
him.
That was it, basically.
Some alternate force
And
is
so
stopping
and,
him from doing
and,
this.
and so then Daphne goes, "This black guy is tricking me, so I'm gonna go to the place where he isn't telling
Oh
me to
yeah,
go."
yeah. That is true. There's
the
the
thing that
extended
happens.
that is the greatest racial profiling she commits, even though she does it a couple more times after that.
Yeah. And then they go to this fucking this like, it's like a haunted mansion esque thing, like haunted mansion at Disney World.
Yeah, and
But it's more spooky or something.
it's not very important. Nothing
It's not-
important happens there.
Well, no,
same-
they find the doohickey and the midget shows up, and he never shows up again. Remember the midget? The midget.
There's a
jump
midget
scare?
There's a midget creeping around, and they find the lament configuration from Hellraiser, and then they leave.
Yep, that's about it. And we have an extended fart sequence.
We do have an extended. Oh,
Yeah, but that was important.
that was incredibly important. But
You know what
also,
that reminds me of?
I have two things to bring up.
Hold on. Did you guys
Okay.
know that in the original cut for the Barbie movie, there was a fart opera, and Greta Gerwig thought it was hilarious, but she was forced to cut it because test audiences hated the movie.
Jesus Christ.
God.
That's fair.
call.
That sounds awful.
I can't hear you! You're not speaking!
You piece of shit. You fucking.
Now, what was Ben doing? Please elaborate.
Ben was calling the fucking midget a creature.
I called it
He
a
was. He was
thing.
saying, "What is that thing? How did I not see that thing?" And I'm like, "That's a person."
He kept calling him not a human. So I just have to assume that Ben is just really racist towards midgets. That's just what I have
That's
to
not
assume.
a race. That's a disorder.
Or fucking hates them. He's prejudiced towards them.
Ableist. It's ableist is what it's
Whatever.
called.
Okay, midgets are able to do everything we can do perfectly fine. All right.
Except drive.
Except for get jobs as dwarf roles in Hollywood because Peter Dinklage doesn't want them to because he wants to be the only one. But that's
That
beside
is
the point.
true. That is very true.
Peter Dinklage
actually.
has in
Alright.
fact cornered the market.
I wrote down the animatronics get a little quirky at night. I don't know why.
They
Yeah,
do get a little quirky at night.
So in the practical effects
Oh
in
right,
the
there's
haunted
one.
house
There's
are kind of cheap.
yeah, but that was the
'Cause
coolest
that-
scene
that-
because
that's-
it was all
'cause that-
practical
but that's also
effects
kind
and
of
it
the
all
point
looked like shit. It
because
was amazing.
it's supposed to be a janky carnival ride. So
That
it looks
was-
like a janky
that's
carnival
super-
ride.
but it's a little too jank.
Oh, we haven't talked about this.
I think that's
the
very
set design
realistic,
yet.
honestly.
Oh, you make a better scene. How about you
The
make a
set
better
design is
scene?
honestly really good. The set design is a really good part.
The set-
The set design is, I mean, I'm not a
Ian,
kind of
I
I'm not the
legitimately
kind of
like
person
it.
who looks at set design often, so I don't care.
Ian, why don't
fun.
you make the set if you got such a problem with it?
I don't have problems with the set. I agree with you. The set designs are pretty. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Okay, so and honestly, that fucking carnival ride scene is probably the peak set design of the fucking movie, because they pull out all the stops. It's great.
I like the bar. Hey, Coraline. How's it going? Hey, is your dad still fucked
She's
up?
joined the podcast now.
Oh, what? What are you talking about?
Hey, you guys ever heard of They Might Be Giants?
Oh, I was looking at something else.
Shut up.
No more visual
Shut up.
bits.
I am not your friend. I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little bird, your friend. But really, I'm not actually your friend, but I am. No, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so Benny just fucking put a Coraline doll on his fucking
I'm
camera.
a creep. Sorry, that's not.
Are you not recording? Are you not recording your Discord?
No! I'm recording like a
Wait,
blank
we're-
screen. This is just audio.
What else do we have to talk about?
Alright, the do's and
Have we
don'ts
hit a-
scene. How do we feel about that?
The what scene?
The what scene?
The bit
Oh,
where the
the-
girl goes, the do's and don'ts.
Oh, that was honestly a really funny
the,
scene.
The
but it was very
1984 brainwashing scene.
yeah, it was very
My name is Doof, and you'll do what I say.
Whoop, whoop. My name is Doof, and you'll do what I say. Whoop,
What
whoop.
are you guys talking about?
It
Phineas
it
and Ferb.
wasn't. It wasn't. I mean,
I thought it was a good bit. I
it was
quote
kind of
that
funny in the
occasionally.
level of like it's like kind of absurdist, but other than that, it's not terribly interesting.
apparently that was the only scene from the original version of the movie that was like completely unedited.
Did you guys see the? Did you guys hear when Radiohead was playing?
No.
Radiohead was not playing.
Radiohead was playing. You guys did not hear it. I brought it
I'm
up.
a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Oh,
No,
auto-tuned
it wasn't
fart.
that song.
What am I doing
unfortunately.
here?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
have
belong
a
here.
stroke.
Okay, I have another topic. There's a bit where they fucking auto-tune a fart. You remember that?
It's not auto-tuned. It's just.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
It's in
the-
metal. It's in like a metal can.
He farts in the armor, and it goes, "Become as gods."
He farts in
No,
the armor and
it
goes,
sounds like he
"Feels so
shits
clean,
in a
like I'm
fucking
running a
oil
machine."
barrel.
You guys are literally smoking crack on that one. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god. All right. Fuck. There's more shit. Let me look. Velma's bisexual. That's just
I'm fine with
politically
that.
correct.
That's really
She
cool.
fucking-
I think that
she-
was cool.
She gives
lusts
Goo Goo
over-
eyes. Okay.
She gives
okay.
googly eyes
This is-
to fucking Daphne constantly. And
That-
She
and
called
talks
Daphne
about-
beautiful.
Yes.
Here's what I'm saying. I think that there's a level of like, okay, Daphne makes goo goo eyes at every single character in this movie, and I'm wondering if that's an editing thing because how that actually resolves is so microscopic, right? Like it's like maybe there was like a thing about that, and it like got lost in the cut.
Yeah. Apparently, part of the original like R-rated cut was that Velma and Daphne were going to be.
There's a
in
there's a
lesbian
5-minute
relationship.
long scissor scene with Velma and
I don't think it
Daphne
was anything that
while
crazy, but
Fred
it was-
sat in the sneako chair the whole time and watched.
Jesus Christ.
Why do we call it? Why do we?
Fred in the,
I
Fred
like
in the
how we
cuck
refer
chair
to the
is-
cuck chair as just the sneako chair now. He's just
Because
known
he's
for
the
that.
poster boy.
He
I
is.
hate it.
He
Okay,
is the
I-
heavy weapons guy of being a cuck.
Joe Rogan, I
up.
want to be on your podcast.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, come on our podcast. We'll watch
Make weird
Scooby-Doo and
noises
Kiss.
too.
Dude, that's the noise I make when I'm fucking choking on dick.
Real. I know that. He's choked on my dick before. Real.
Yep,
Okay,
yep,
anyway,
that's happened.
I just want to acknowledge. You guys don't need to say anything. I prefer it if you didn't say anything. As I read out these next 4 things that I wrote down in my notes.
All right, I'm
Alright,
gonna be
so
silent.
for-
Just say the words.
All right. So what?
Say the words. I'm silent.
Yeah. Okay. So first thing, white woman
Oh,
moment.
schnoo.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Alright.
All right. So first thing, white woman moment. No other context given. Don Knotts moment. No other context given. Velma gets roofied. No other context given.
That was really funny.
Shaggy says the line! ! No other context given.
They say
So-
Scooby-Doo,
so-
where are you?
they
Just
say-
about
Oh
every
right!
other
I was,
many
I was
times.
picturing he said a spur.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We're going Scooby-Doo, we're coming
coming
after
after
you.
you.
We're gonna solve that mystery. You gotta sing it like a grunge artist from like the 90s.
Yeah.
Don't look
Uh,
back. You might
Like, Stu, what's your favorite-
clue.
What's
Oh
your
wait,
favorite
no,
Nirvana
for the
song,
fucking
Scoob?
hold on, no. I remember the bit that came after it because JoJo, you wanted to bring this up. Because I have
JoJo.
written down here.
Are we?
Stevie
These are code names now, are we?
I don't know. Fuck it.
Yes. So
Stevia
there's
popping
a-
fellas. What the fuck does that
Yeah,
mean? You
so
told
there's
you
this-
told me
there's
to write
this-
this down in my notes.
yeah. So there's a song that comes up. Do you know who the cherry popping daddies are?
I don't.
One
What
of you
the
must.
fuck? What the fuck is cherry popping daddies?
That sounds like
is that
you
is
just
that
committed
is that a
hate crime
tribute band to
me.
It's
Ninja
a-
Sex Party?
No, it was like a swing band at the time, like the early 2000s.
Are they the ones who wrote the Disney theme?
I don't think so. They did.
Okay, never mind then.
They did Zoot Suit Riot.
I don't know this.
yeah,
whatever.
You sound
Oh.
insane right now.
All right, so
Okay,
what do they have
so-
to do with this fucking movie?
Well, because the song they play sounds exactly like one of their songs, but not that. I'm telling you, it's the stevia sipping fellas. Like, I have no other way of describing what that music sounds like.
Okay. So just this fucking... I feel like that can be expanded out into the entire soundtrack, to be honest. It all sounds like
Yeah,
something that
again-
you might have heard
again,
before in the early
every-
2000s, but not. It's like a fucking...
Every
It's
song
like liminal
is
spaces,
the Dollar
but music.
Every song is the Dollar General version of the song you would put there if you had a triple budget.
What is this?
Like-
What is the official title of this movie called?
It's just called Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. I just type in like Scooby-Doo 2002 or something.
I'm not using the dash. He does not deserve it.
Alright.
I'm not using his full government name. He doesn't deserve that. Does Scooby-Doo pay taxes? I bet he doesn't.
Alright.
I wanna look up
you
the
brought up
soundtrack on
Cavetown for some
Spotify.
reason.
It was just
I
in my head.
remember-
I had
okay.
no particular reason for that.
Oh, it is taken off of Spotify. So
Alright, so
That's
Mary
good.
Jane is trans and Shaggy's a chaser. Do you want to...
Yeah.
I remember
I
when
agree.
this came
I'm
out.
fine with
So there's an extensive bit where Scooby is like, "That's a random rask."
I just found out information.
Uh-oh.
Simple Plan is in this movie.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Based. So I want to mention a joke that I made when we were watching the movie after that part that nobody else heard, but Ben was dying laughing at. Was when we were talking about Mary Jane being trans and how Shaggy was a chaser. I went, well, like Scoob, you need a gear shift to drive.
That's fucking stupid.
Such a dumb fucking joke.
You laughed for like 15 seconds. I said,
It was really funny. It was really funny.
Oh my god.
for like,
Wait,
it's
so-
like Shaggy, I haven't
So how did
like,
how
that'd
did
be a
this
bonus
fucking
for him.
bit come to be? Because we kept bringing up like
I don't know. I don't know.
Because someone mentioned her having
women.
someone mentioned her having a dick, and then someone said Shaggy would be down for that, and then that's when I said you need a gear shift to drive.
Oh, yeah. Oh wait, no, it was
You guys enlisted
Right, it
me
was-
to say the transphobic slur because I'm the trans person in the room. That's
nobody did. I don't even remember that.
You
did!
you literally did.
I did
Did
do
I?
that.
Yes, you literally did.
I fucking do not
You
remember
recorded
this.
it. You have the audio of him saying it in the Scooby voice. Put that
Oh,
on screen
fucking
right,
right.
now.
Oh shit, I
You can't
do.
put that on screen.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting that. Not
There's
doing
no
that.
screen to put it on.
But no,
We'll make
that
one.
does exist. We do have audio of Ian in a Shaggy voice saying the T slur.
Scooby voice.
I would
Scooby
like to
voice.
clarify in Minecraft, Your Honor.
I'm gonna specify in real life at the Pentagon, Your Honor.
All right, so after that, I have three different things, and we're gonna talk about them. And by the way, these are the three things before 9/11.
Okay.
So you know we're almost done with the movie at this point. So
Okay,
we have the PS2 sperm vat. Do we,
Okay.
we want to talk about that?
Yeah. No
fucking awful
no further
effect.
explanation. It is the PS2 sperm vat. They pulled up people and they look like
They look
those-
like fucking Silent Hill characters.
They look like Sims. I have no other
They
third.
fucking Oh, I'm gonna put on I'm gonna put a clip on screen right now. They are sperms that look like they were rendered in like PS2 graphics. That's what they are. That is what they are. It is the PS2 sperm that.
I have a question about the format of this podcast.
What?
Will we be returning to music at any point?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. At least not in like the notes. We can. If you
can
have
I
more shit to say.
Bring it up.
I want to quickly bring it up. The official soundtrack for the Scooby-Doo live action movie, except for like Sugar Ray and Kylie Minogue, it is like filled with really like Tony Hawk pilled kind of bands.
I mentioned it when we watched the movie.
That's the kind of shit that
This
James
film
Gunn likes, to be fair.
This film is like it's like one log cutscene from Thug, and if you like Tony Hawk's Underground, you might at least derive some enjoyment from.
No, that's why I like this movie, because I really like Tony Hawk's Underground.
Because like I don't hate it.
Here's MXPX, who's done music for SSX and Tony Hawk multiple times.
Oh shit, yeah.
There's Simple Plan. There is the Outcast is in this movie.
Outcast
is in this movie.
Outcast is in the movie. Let me pull it up.
That's not possible, right?
No, it's this song right here.
Nice.
Let me pull up the soundtrack on Spotify. See if it's still there.
God. What's the next point?
All right, the next point.
So we're talking about the sperm, right?
Yeah.
The Fred one looks the Fred one and yeah, Yuli, you should put a visual aid on screen for this one. It looks, I swear to God, it looks like the fucking scene.
You cut out.
You got whisked away by the fucking sperm monster.
Hello, my microphone unplugged itself.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to hear it.
The Fred one, honest to God, I think the Fred one looks exactly like the Seaman from the fucking Sega Dreamcast game with Leonard Nimoy. It looks like the Seaman.
Yeah,
oh my God.
You're kind of right.
The Seaman. All right, fair enough. All right, my next one is about the Fred one, and it's Fred is trans.
I'm fine with that.
He has
that T-boy pussy.
Let's talk about that scene. So
he also
okay. So what the sperms are? Should we explain what the sperms are?
No, they're just souls. It doesn't matter.
They're fucking Shang Tsung Mortal Kombat sperms.
So there's this gimmick where Fred and Daphne get their souls mixed up, and they end up in the wrong bodies, and it lasts exactly 1 minute, which is exactly long enough.
And Fred looks at Daphne's tits and fondles himself. So.
Which is exactly long enough for Fred to make it weird and sexual. And then we spend another, 2 minutes filling time randomly shuffling bodies across each other without any real jokes between them until we
outside
end that scene.
They're in their other bodies, and they're acting
Also,
funny.
they put Velma in a low-cut shirt, and she's way hotter than Daphne ever was.
Jesus Christ, you keep bringing up my next point. My next point is Slutty Velma.
Yeah, so when Velma gets her body stolen by the demons, I guess they decide that she needed to,
be a whore?
Push them up and smile more, sugar tits?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just because most dudes like the nerdy girl that has a cute outfit.
Daphne has always been hotter than Velma.
No,
that's just
that's not the thing.
No, you're completely wrong about that.
There's nerdy girl and cute outfit. Name one time. Okay.
Name one time that Velma was hotter than Daphne. Okay, this fucking movie.
No, Daphne. I'm saying Velma is hotter than Daphne.
You didn't say that before. You totally
misspoke. I used word wrong.
I'm.
Yuli edited it so that I'm right and they're wrong.
No,
I think you should kill yourself.
But okay. Ben, you're gay. So
I can still. Oh my God, bro! Just because I don't bat for the same fucking team doesn't mean that I can't admit when a woman is hot.
No, I have a point because you're missing something. It's not a thing of all guys like the nerd girl in cute outfit, because Velma was not in a fucking cute outfit there. She was in a whore outfit, dude.
That is not a whore outfit.
That is not.
How dare you?
Did you see
And a
how
long
fucking
sleeve
low
sweater.
cut that fucking thing is?
Yeah, but it's just low cut. It's not like she's wearing.
I think you have a porn addiction. Actually, that is not a slutty outfit.
Shut up.
100%
It is an early 2000s sexy woman outfit. That's it.
It
That's
is.
what it is.
No! Oh my god!
It 100%.
It is.
It is. You're just wrong.
That is fucking porn addiction because it's just a regular ass fucking outfit. She looks cute in it.
I've never seen a human being who fucking wears that.
All right, to be
Ever
fair,
do a hot topic?
She is. I'm not saying it's slutty. It's just like shortcut. It is sexualized.
It's more revealing than she normally wears.
It is very
but
much
it's not
a
like
sexualized outfit.
it's not a sex outfit though. It's just a lower cut shirt and a normal length skirt.
she was probably just hot. She was on a tropical island. She was
It
like,
is
"Oh,
also
I
a
can
tropical
show,
island, yeah.
I can
Oh,
show a little
yeah,
bit of
fair enough.
skin. It's all in the fun of games." She was
Sure.
probably
You got
was
a
like,
point
The
there.
fucking the Daphne skin tight Kim Possible ass pants are sluttier
Yeah,
than that.
that was much sluttier. You are correct.
yes,
It was also-
Daphne was
it also
super
showed
slutty. in this
like-
movie.
The
Complete
sluttiest
surprise.
character in the movie is the fucking luchadore.
That
Yeah,
is
you know what's
true.
true.
In
That
his
is true.
Yakuza 6
That
gimp
is-
crop top.
That is true, dude. Holy fuck.
Belongs in fucking Zed's pawn shop's basement. Fucking Marcellus Wallace.
Slutty nerd girls are my favorite gender. Anyway, so then it's 9/11 and let's get jinky with it. There's a whole fucking scene where they're...
Let's get jinky with it. 9/11.
I
9/11.
with Velma, I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah. So Velma goes, "Let's get jinky with it," and then they get jinky with it, and that includes them setting up weird, elaborate traps with things that I assume they would have fucking found in, I guess, the fucking orgy scene or something.
Well,
and so they had to cut it out.
they find like a bunch of tools and like
They don't find them. They
lot
just
of
have
rigging
them.
gear.
They just have them. So the scene.
Like it's like they've got like they've got
Ben, shut up.
They've got ropes and belays and like rock anchors, and it's like weird.
Can we talk about
They
how
don't
I
find it,
predicted
they
the
just
twist
have them.
ending?
They just have them.
Yeah,
So I
you
genuinely
said twist
gotta-
ending was coming, and I was just like holding my tongue once you had guessed.
No,
it was
you
ex-
fucking
it
predicted
was-
it.
we're
You
sitting there,
jokingly
and
were like, "Oh, Scrappy Doo's gonna be the villain."
It's the scene. It's the scene where Mr. Bean is talking to Scooby and being like, "You're gonna be a sacrifice." And I'm like, "That motherfucker is Scrappy Doo."
You just,
Somehow
you-
it's Scrappy Doo.
You were like, somehow it's Scrappy Doo, and then the rest of us who knew, who does he know he knew.
I'd also like to point out that when Scrappy Doo came out of the robot, I was holding my TV remote and I threw it across the room out of anger.
That's
you
what
lean
you
real-
did. I thought you threw your laptop off your couch.
Okay.
He leaned real close into his mic and started yelling about it. Yeah.
Yeah, he really did.
So the ultimate villain of this movie is
so-
Scrappy Doo, and
yeah,
his
his plot was
piloting
I'm
Mr.
going
Bean like a
to
Gundam.
I'm going to kill. He was piloting Rowan Atkinson like a Gundam. He literally was. He's in a fucking
wanted to
Gundam
murder
suit.
like a fucking
And he
redemptive
fucking-
dreadnought. Like
Yeah. I want to fucking put Scrappy Doo in a dreadnought because that would imply that he'd be dead. But
yeah,
so
and,
his
armored
okay,
Doo.
So his plan is
Armored
finally
Doo.
revealed in the movie. All of the fucking demons, everything. His plan is, I hate Mystery Inc. because they
It sounded like
didn't let
you
me
were
take
saying something
over.
else.
I know. Thank God he finished it like that. I thought I was gonna go somewhere worse.
I hate blank.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
So
Yeah.
The whole
Scrappy-
system's
Scrappy
rigged.
Doo hates Mystery Inc. because
because he pissed on Daphne and they kicked him out.
and they kicked him out because of course they would. And so
What if
and
the whole
so he's
what
like,
if the whole
hey,
movie was just a shot at Harvey Weinstein?
shut up. We are not talking about Harvey Weinstein. I do not have the
We talk
energy
about Harvey
to
Weinstein?
talk about Harvey
We talked about Jeffrey Scoopstein. Like,
Can we talk about Harvey
No, that was
Weinstein
Scra-
instead?
no, that
I
was
do not have
Scrappy
the energy nor the time to talk about Harvey Scoopstein. Please, God.
No, it's Harvey
All right.
Scrapstein.
Shut up. Shut up. So Scrappy-Doo's plan is to fucking kill all of the members of Mystery Inc., eat their souls, and then take over the world. And he almost does it.
Yeah.
What do Scooby-Doo?
Also, all that magic
Supported
is
by
real.
Daphne fighting the luchadore.
Yeah.
All of that magic is real and works, by the way.
Yeah. I'm hoping there's gonna be like a series of podcasts that we do, and so that's gonna be a recurring
I'm
theme.
not.
We have
I do.
3 more of these movies.
I
have,
don't
like,
want to
40
do this
more of these
again.
movies.
This is killing me.
No, we
doing
can't
this
watch all the
Can the
animated
next one-
ones too.
Can the next one we
Yes.
watch be Can the next one we
Yes.
watch be the Daphne Velma porn movie?
What?
Actually,
Can
no.
we
The
just
next
go
one
to-
we're gonna watch.
Benny,
is
if you supply it, yes, we'll watch it.
no, it's on HBO Max. It's real.
Okay, let's play it right now. Actually, right now. $20. Play it right now.
No.
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 All right,
we're-
next time on Talking Dog podcast, if there
No,
ever
yeah.
is a next
No,
time.
so
just-
so
it'll
they
be, like,
beat
monthly,
Scrappy
probably.
Doo,
Yeah, they
and that's
beat
the end of the movie.
Scrappy-Doo. No,
and then
no, shut up.
Shaggy and Scooby eat hot pepper.
No, shut
and
up.
lie.
Okay, I have two
lie,
things left. I have two things
Go
left to
ahead.
bring up. We have the most important character in the entire fucking movie, Melvin Doo. Can we
Absolutely.
talk about
Yeah.
Melvin Doo?
Melvin Doo. So there's a
He's gonna
throwaway
be the
joke.
villain of
Two
the
scenes
secret.
for 2 jokes.
2 scenes and 2 jokes.
So there's this recurring point where people ask for Mr. Doo, implying Scooby-Doo is not his first name with a hyphen, but in fact his full legal name is Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Yes.
That's already proven in all lore, actually.
But that also
That-
implies that like he's got like lineage.
Yes.
He's a dog.
Dude,
That's
yes.
how the fuck do you think that works?
Do
He
you
has
think
a
they
mom.
just do you think they just like come out of the muck like fucking Lord of the
No,
Rings orcs?
but like you don't track your dog's fucking family tree.
yeah, but
I mean,
the
some
dog
people do.
does. It matters to the
Oh,
dog.
the dog doesn't. It's a dog.
It's a talking
But
dog.
Scooby-Doo is a talking dog.
That's
Exactly.
different.
This is
The
a
Doo
sentient
clan-
fucking dog.
the Doo
who
clan
can
is
speak
pr- is
English,
proud.
kind of.
It is a
Okay,
proud
whatever,
clan
whatever,
of
whatever.
Ireland. All right.
Whatever. What's your next? What's your last point?
Does that
So-
mean him and Melvin are related?
Probably. I don't know.
But he's a
No.
human.
Yeah.
Melvin's
Distant.
Melvin's the byproduct of a white woman.
Oh
That's
man.
fuck you, Benny, for continuing to predict my
Oh,
bits.
yeah.
My last bit is just the phrase, the final,
I'm psychic.
the
I've
final
told this to
thing-
Thomas many times. I'm psychic.
the final thing on my list is white woman and dog, and that's it.
Yeah,
It's because marijuana lady and Shaggy and Scooby all hug in a big polycule hug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
and
we
the
wanna
marijuana
talk-
lady like,
Yeah.
you're my favorite schmoopsy whoopsie poo to the dog, and she's a white woman.
She kiss him?
And it's like,
She does.
it's
yeah.
like, oh man, I remember when Leafy is here talked about these kind of people in 2016.
Yeah.
Dude.
Remember when Leafy is here?
That woman in
Wasn't-
I wish that guy
in
would stop being
in the R-rated cut, that woman was sucking on his fucking tongue like it was a lollipop.
Oh my fucking god. Alright. Do we want to talk about trans girl breath?
No.
no.
No. What the
That
fuck?
joke we should just let die.
Yeah, honestly,
I think
that
we
was
can
worse
let
than the
that-
pumpkin. Honestly, that was worse than the
Really
pumpkin.
was.
We can let that.
What the fuck is the pumpkin?
You don't want to
Okay.
know. Don't bring
We
it
will
up.
tell you-
Ian, don't.
We will tell you when the camera stops rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for
Thank you for watching.
Thanks
Come
for watching
back.
Talking Dog podcast.
Come back. Maybe
They have
next
me
month.
trapped in a basement somewhere. My coordinates are 35x
Does anyone have?
B5AY.
Be sure to dislike, unsubscribe, turn off the bell.
Does anyone have?
Send him unsolicited nudes on his social medias.
I fucking
Shut up.
hate you.
Does anyone have anything they want to plug before we're done?
I make music. Follow me on Twitter at Big Chef Gazpacho.
Plug a dildo up my ass and leave it there.
Do you want to go to Spencer's?
Fucking
Yeah,
yes.
let's go right now.
Hell
Thomas
yes.
too. Thomas is coming with us.
No, yes, yeah, 100%. Yes.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Thank
you everyone for watching. Bye bye.
Thanks for
Me-
talking
only
dog
one-
movie.
only one-
Bye.
Who's not gay in some variety.
Hopefully
me-
we're gonna be watching another movie next week, and then talking about it. Then it's gonna be another Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
movie, because that's what we do here on the Talking Dog podcast. We watch Scooby-Doo 24/7, 369. We watched.
No, stop it. We get it. Yes. Stop the count.
Stop the count.
24/7.
Stop the count. Cut the camera. Cut the feed.
369 on one day.